Oh, nice. Oop.
Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Sales and Trails. My name's Nick. Thank you for joining me on my flipping adventure. Today, I was actually going to be doing an unboxing, but I actually went to a place called Assorted. It's not that far away from me, and it was a Reclamation shop there. I picked up a couple of items, and I think they're really good. So let's get right into the meat of this episode. I actually spent £14 there, and I think I've got quite a bit of profit on it. We got varying items, some ties, some vintage looking ties, some 60s erotica cards, which apart from one card where it's been sort of changed from a 2 to an ace, they're all there, as well as a few other knickknacks, but we'll get right to it. Clearly I can't actually show you the more saucy of the cards, but we'll start off there. It was actually made by, it's published by A.R. Coffer. It was Harrison Marks. He's one of Britain's top photographers back in the day. Yeah, it's a deck of cards, so two of the ones that are less erotic. Obviously I can't show them on there for you, but we got the Jack of Diamonds, and then we've got the Queen of Spades. But you can see they're sort of erotic, sort of vintage of sorts, but I saw these near £1, and I thought usually the sort of erotica sort of scene is actually quite valuable, so I thought I'd pick them up as they're dirt cheap. I reckon I can maybe get 25 to £30 around there. I've seen them being listed on eBay for around about 50 quid, 45, 50 quid. Obviously I'm missing one of the cards, so I drop it less than that. But hopefully we should be able to make some profit of everything just on that. I should mention the box is actually Queen of Hearts. I would show you the other side, but there's actually a naked lady on the other side. But keep an eye out for him. It's Harrison Marks, Britain's top photographer back in the time. So yeah, these could be quite valuable. I saw a set of 3 boxed ties, and I thought, you know what, I'll ask her how much they're, and she said it was a quid each. They actually retailed for £25 each. They're made by Windsor, they're executive ties. So I thought, you know what, for a quid each, so I like that one. It actually has on the back how to tie a tie, useful for some people. But yeah, £1 each. I was thinking, you know, I could bundle these together, £15, see how they go. But yeah, I reckon they should fly out. I do actually sell quite a few ties, so we'll wait and see on those. Again, you'd think I was tie mad, but this one really sort of made sense to pick up. So this is sort of like a timepiece sort of style one. It's made by Neil Bottle, and it's hand painted and printed silk. I thought, you know what, I'm definitely going to pick this one up. It's still in this sort of plastic wrapper, and it was £1 again, so you can never say no to £1 on something that potentially has a lot of craftsmanship in it. Probably say about £10 to £15 on this. Probably a little bit less than that, probably around the £10 mark, but still, for £1 you can't say no. So the next item, I wasn't actually sure on value, but I've got a friend who sells a lot of dinky toys and the like. But I've seen this trustworthy, it's a coin bank. So you've got a little coin section in the back there. But it's made by Liberty Classics, I think it is. Yeah, so it's a limited edition number 4. I'm assuming it's number 8055. Not 100% sure on that, but there are a couple on eBay at the moment, mainly in America. But I spoke to my friend, and he said it's got to be easy, £10 to £15 in that, easy. £1 bought. I saw it and I thought, do you know what? It's a Studebaker. I've seen these on a couple of programs before. 1916 Studebaker, actually, I should say. I've watched like American Pickers and all that, and they've seen these cards on there before, so I was like, I know that they're quite sought after. But yeah, £10 to £15. Hopefully we'll get something for that. I always seem to find myself picking up remotes, and they're always Sky remotes. Never throw them away, because you never know who's going to need these. Because everyone seems to buy sort of the old players, and they just don't have the remote for it. So Usually I pick them up if they're a quid, pick them up because they can be, you know, anywhere £5 to £10, depends on the model. I didn't really check this one out, I just saw it and picked it up. I thought, quid's a quid, it's worth a gamble. They had a CD section full of music I just don't listen to. I listen to rock, well I listen to a lot of different things, but they did have 2 CD cases, one which I've sold 2 of them in the past. They were my partner's granddad's, yeah, he passed away, so we were just getting rid of items, but it was one of these, DSLs. It's like a sort of fake sort of leather on them, but they're in very, very good condition. Yeah, I don't know how many fit in there, I don't know if it's 24 or 48, but yeah, we're selling these for like, I think it was like £7, so probably put £5 to £7 on them anyway, but yeah, nice little one that one is. And then I got a Allsop. Never heard of it before, but I thought similar sort of quality. No real damage on it. Inside's great. Maybe the same price, you know, £5 to £10, you never know on these. And finally, this is the one that cost the most out of everything. This was actually £5. So I should say everything was £1 apart from this. I don't really normally go for GPSs, but I've seen this for navigation GPS. Boxed, everything in it. It looks like it's been tested and not actually used. So we got like the attachment for your car, all the bits and bobs in there, you've got the leads and whatnot, and then the actual screen itself. So still in its protective outer casing, and it's still got the actual plastic on it, and it still has the stylus to boot. So everything is there. I haven't booted it up to check to see if it works, but £5 for this. I've seen these going for like 25 upwards, so there's a profit in that. So I bought an item for myself. I don't think I'll sell it, but I've seen it in one of the shops there. It was Hospice of the Valleys 2XL. I've gone for bigger tops because I do like them quite baggy. I'm only extra large normally, but it's an Alessi. It was £3 and it's in very good condition. I thought, why not pick that up? If it's not to my taste, I know a couple of people would love to have this top. So yeah, £3 for that, bargain. Oh, I completely forgot to add one of the sales onto my last video, so I'll put it on this one as well as some of the older sales I've done over the past sort of 6 months or so, so I hope you enjoy. So we got 2 sales going out. I've not really been putting too much on Vinted at the moment. I still need to go through it all, make a compiled list, and then get pricing and everything for it. It's just going to take me a little while to get everything going, but I'm going to put a few more things up in this video, just stuff I've had up before, like Warhammer and whatnot. But yeah, start off with the Minecraft Creeper cap. Like I said before, I don't know why I got it for. It was £3 and I didn't know there was any value in it, but it sold for £5, so £2 profit. It's not a lot, but it all adds up. And then we had the one large George rainbow toy. This one, the small one's actually sold. That's it. The large one sold for like £8, I think it was. This one actually sold for £4.99, but it's a little beanie rainbow George. There you go, got the tag on there. It's got a little rainbow button on the bottom. But yeah, bought that for like 50p, so it was like £4.5, so both together £6.5 for 2 items. You know, for a couple of minutes work, it's worth it really, isn't it? But yeah, just those for now. Deus Ex, PlayStation 2, very good game. Didn't really play much of the sequels, but this one was great. I love the ability to have multiple endings, to be able to customize your character quite well. I was always like the stealth sort of person on there, but yeah, when I first played it and going through the storyline, the changes and the way you did things, if you killed someone off, it would change the story completely. You know, it was really immersive and it was a fantastic game. But yeah, it was all there. So we got the manual and the game. The box is in pretty good condition. It's only £4.99 though, plus postage. But you know, I hope someone enjoys this game like as much as I did. Zone of the Enders, PlayStation 2. I really liked this game. A lot of people were a bit like, I really liked it. The orbital frames were awesome in it. You know, the gameplay itself, the action. It was one of those ones which I would, you know, highly recommend playing. Just for nostalgia sort of feels with it as well. But it got this one here. It's all there. So I got the manual and the game. The game's in pretty good condition considering. The box is a little bit dirty, but This sold for £5 plus postage to a repeat buyer, so thank you very much again for the purchase. Black brogues. Not very good lighting in here, unfortunately today. Sun's out, it's a bit shady in here, but these were my partner's grandfather's. He passed away a little while ago, and yeah, I couldn't just throw them out there in too good condition, but I thought, you know what, I'll get a cheap price from them, someone can use them, and yeah, they'll just go to a good home. These were actually £4.20 plus postage. They were size 7, in very good condition. There's a little bit of marking on the base, but come on, they've got to be worn at least twice, maybe 3 times tops. The tops of them are in fantastic condition, but yeah, very cheap price. Letting these go, and hopefully the customer enjoys them. I'll try my best to keep to what I've said, you know, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. I've been quite hectic recently. I just had my 36th birthday, so and also the sun's been out, so I've been enjoying the garden a little bit, so I'll do what I can. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one.